Nothing like a little inflammatory topic to get me back in the swing of things, right guys? What turns me off in book blogging? Oh, let me count the ways. It's a bad week for me, guys. Really bad week. Bad couple of weeks, actually. Had some really crappy things happen to me lately, so I'm in a mood. I'm also on crutches, so that leads to my aggravation point. I'll try not to be too bitchy. Spam. Spam drives me crazy. Stop adding me and 5 other bloggers to say, hey, check out my blog. Especially when I go and click on your thing and you don't even follow me. Why am I going to click the link? You really want me to click that link? Okay, wait for it. Are you waiting? I didn't click it. No. Also, an email. Stop emailing me about your giveaway. I don't email. I mean, I have tons of emails of other bloggers. What do you think they would do if I emailed everybody that I have emails on from my giveaways, from whatever, and I emailed them, hey, come look, I have an Alice in Zombieland giveaway. Come enter it. Don't you think that would piss them off? Yes, it would. And guess what? I'd have a lot less followers too. So spam aggravates me. Also, people with unoriginal ideas. If your blog looks like a friend of mine's blog, or you're using a name that's a friend of mine, or you're using a name that's like mine, or you're using a feature that's like mine, that aggravates me. I'm not going to follow you. I'm sorry. Get an original idea. That aggravates me. Oh, and people that troll and think that it's anonymous, that aggravates me. Grumpy, ugly people aggravate me. Yes, they do. And people that do it behind anonymous crap on the email and they think they're not going to get found, most of the time you leave an IP address. Even when you do a fake email address, it picks up an IP address. And people with a little bit of savvy can trace that IP address. Obvious. So stop trolling anonymously. That is just rude. Rude, rude, rude. It's like flicking somebody off in a car. Yes, I know you're behind your wheel, and I'll probably never see you again, but what happens when I'm at the dinner party and then I'm like, oh my God, that's the guy that just flipped me off in the car. Random, but it happens. It happened to my boss. That was funny. It's a funny story, but it did happen. And she was the one that flicked off the person. And it just, random dinner party. But it happens. And and what happens if you're a mean person and then all of a sudden we're at RT together and I push you down the stairs because you're ugly. Okay, no, I wouldn't push anybody down the stairs. But I would make really rude faces at you and maybe throw a drink at you if I got drunk enough. So that's what aggravates me about book blogging. Oh, and I missed last week because I got the topics in and I didn't have time to finish a vlog. So the worst book I've ever read, just as a last minute, is Vulnerable by Amy Lane. Worst book. Absolute. I mean, like, as far as, and that's an indie book, so that's kind of rude. But like, okay, so big book, The Grapes of Wrath. I'm turning green. What's going on? The light outside. Is there an alien? That's so weird. You like my skull? Which way do I point? I never know. Backwards. Yeah, I hated The Grapes of Wrath. That ending scene where she has to like nurse the old man. I'm just like, and then I had to take a test on it. So I'm out of here. Wednesday happiness. Oh, I'm turning green again. What is going on?